Hey, everybody. God, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. My name is Chunk. I'm upset. I am on a short leash because I got a boil on my ass. A literal boil on my ass. And I am here, and alongside me is the loud. Like you came in loud, you shouted loud. You know your name?
Pimple popping obsessor.
That's your name? Okay. Across the county is
Dr. Van Booger.
the man of few words. Did everybody fucking forget their name?
Maybe.
What is going on here? People.
You know what? You have a bad attitude.
You can call me
tonight.
Short Leash tonight. Call me Short Leash. Everybody good? Everybody hanging in there?
Yeah.
Brianna, you good?
I'm great.
You're great?
I'm fascinated.
It's fascinated by what? So I guess we should talk about it. Perry, you good? Let's do a checkup on Perry. You good, Perry?
Yes, I'm great. How are you?
I am okay because I
Perry,
found
do you
out.
have any boils?
Do you have any boils?
I don't get boils.
How's the boil scene?
Oh, why don't you get boils? Because you're not hairy.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm a hairy man. I'm a bear by trade. And so I got an abscess on my ass cheek, on my fucking ass cheek. And it's uncomfortable. And now my wife is
MRSA.
My wife is trying to fucking actively like convince me to fucking be able to pop it. So you want to like,
yeah.
You want to
and because
stab it.
Because him and his doctor said no, I'm watching videos of pimples being popped because I feel betrayed.
I don't
It
get
should
the
have been me.
fascination with that.
I don't get it either. I
I'm
can't.
so like I can't even tell you how like when I see the pus come out like in those videos, how good it makes me feel.
Yeah,
like I feel genuinely relieved. Like if it was mine, and I just want to like play with the pus, especially when it's like been in there for a while and it looks like it's a little bit firmer, like cottage cheese. I want to squish it.
That's why I can't. Like I'm not a guy who gets queasy around blood. I could get.
And I want to smell it because it probably smells really bad.
Oh, it's the pus that. Anyways, so that's what it has got a chip up my ass. Is the fucking
literally
that. But other than that, I'm doing great. We no COVID.
We haven't had
rants
COVID again
this time around.
I got COVID for the first time.
We did too.
We did.
Oh my god! When did you get it?
I think beginning of June, middle of June.
Excuse me.
Ours was
like late June.
End of June.
For us.
End of June. I don't remember when I got it.
You don't know how you got it?
No,
how was it for you?
Oh, we know how we got ours.
Yeah, we listen to the last episode for all the juice.
Yeah.
On the scandal that got us sick. But
oh my god. Okay, you're gonna have to cut this out.
I'm not gonna cut it out. We're fine now.
Oh my god.
I'm not dying, I swear.
He still has a cough, Perry.
No, because the drink went down the wrong hole.
No, but you've still been coughing.
I've still been coughing a little bit.
Yeah.
It's because it's the government. It's fake. It's all that shit's fake. I'll cut that out so I don't get the fucking wrath from either side. Yeah, but things are good. Hey, you know what I found out? Oh my god, she's got access to the board.
No. What? No, I don't know what you found.
Now it's got to play through. Got a real chap on my ass. You're testing me. But I found out.
Is it twitching?
Yeah.
Can you feel it pulsating right now?
Yeah, I found out the bad news that if I go up into space, they're not going to allow me to beat off.
Why?
Apparently the scientists say that you can't masturbate while in space.
Why? Blow up or what?
No, well, it's apparently a thing where it's when you have female astronauts in the same space station or whatever, because of zero gravity, your little swimmers are just floating around.
Oh, it's they go under coochie.
It's like a hot tub, but like even worse. It's just like so they're.
Well, they have to have. There's no bag. They can put their hand in their dick in a bag.
So they just. You should work for NASA because you're really thinking outside the box.
I'm like, there has to be a way.
Fucking jizz in a bag.
Isn't there a way?
Why are you so dedicated? You shouldn't give a shit. You can just flick the bean. That doesn't affect females.
Flick the bean.
Space is more of a is a more equal place because I don't know. That's
That's what they
insane.
told you?
That's what the
I
scientists
can't
told me. They called
see-
me and told
I
me.
just don't. They called you and told you.
They said if you're gonna go up there, hey, don't do it. I know you want to do it. You want to see the little swimmers floating around.
How do they shower?
Oh, I don't know. Do they?
Could you imagine
Do
if they're like, fuck this, I'm gonna masturbate, and they're like, oh fuck, the sperm really does that, and they're like trying to catch them all,
Well, you could get
like
apparently.
Pokemon.
Yeah, apparently you can get multiple. So if there's multiple female, I mean the likelihood I'm sure is incredibly low, but you have the potential to get multiple females pregnant because
That's
your
so
swimmers
not
are.
true. You would have
How's
to be
not that
like
true?
spread eagle, like waiting to fucking catch. You'd be catching them with your fucking badge.
Oh my god!
Here comes one.
I'm googling right now.
Another one.
Is
Another one.
what was I googling?
Another one.
Do astronaut shower? And I just saw a news article popped up that Elon Musk is potentially buying Disney.
I heard. I have my clients.
He's buying what?
He's gonna get all his
But
weird
what happened to
opinions.
Twitter? So he's like, "Fuck Twitter! I'm gonna go to Disney."
I guess apparently.
Oh,
So Perry, Elon Musk is like now that he's kind of got off the Twitter train. Elon Musk is now chatting about excuse me, buying Disney.
he
outright.
coughed again.
No, he'll never get Disney. He's just
fucking
barking up the wrong tree.
He knows that he knows that Disney's like PC and shit like that, and so he's trying. I think he's trying to like pull people's chain who are like get all freaked out about.
I feel
Elon
like
Musk
he
these
likes.
days.
My friend sent me a thing on Instagram, and it said that the SpaceX program is building a time machine, and it supposedly worked.
What?
I believe it. I think that's been going on for a while. I think China already has access to that. That's why they don't let them watch movies on like traveling.
Oh yeah, the time travel thing. They don't. I don't know if you were
done.
there for that, Perry.
I believe Hitler did that.
I know you did. I know you do. You think he's went back?
so-
Do you think he went back or forward? Hitler.
Both. I think he's going,
Oh, he's jumping around. Oh my god.
and that's probably why
He's
there's
like Rick. He's like
that
the
book.
racist
Perry,
Rick and
have you heard
Morty.
of that book? There's that book that supposedly has like they talk about Elon Musk's name in there too. There's an Elon. So from like I forget if it's the 1700s, 1800s, but time throughout time. So if he did, then that means he's time traveled. He's actually from a different time.
All the shit he built, it's probably janky. He probably got to one spot and then just like had to stay. And I could picture him going backwards, right? Because he's like, if he goes forward, he could be far less racist than if he goes backwards, right?
Elon?
No, well, both.
Both. Trump? Trump?
No.
How would he know? We wouldn't know.
Supposedly Trump time travel too.
To where?
There's like his name and like some like.
The sun. No, there's a sun is referenced in some old text.
Yeah, that's
Barron.
crazy.
Barron Trump is like referenced, but I think that's a coincidence. I mean, his name's fucking Barron.
So is Elon, but come on, Elon, like he's probably fucking time traveling.
I feel like if Elon, like again, it goes back to like our discussion on Trump, like what he knew and like his ability to keep. I feel like if Elon invented or was close to inventing a time travel machine, he would spread that shit. Like he's a bragger. Like he likes.
No, he's probably doing that over here, like what Perry's saying. But then over there, he's like, I'm gonna buy Disneyland, to make you look over there.
Look the other way.
Yeah.
But he's like, I feel like he'd be like, I feel like his personality is like, and this is maybe one of the reasons why he's got so far is because he's like, I'm building a time machine and I'm buying Disney. And we're gonna have flying cars, and I'm doing this. He likes being like, I feel like he likes presenting himself as the smartest man in the room. He likes stating that clearly.
True.
So I feel like if he had a time machine, he would not hold that shit secret.
Can we segue really quick?
Yeah.
Perry, how
you have a segue?
How sick were you when you got COVID?
Oh God, not back to the.
Oh, dude, it hit me like hard for like maybe the first 2 or 3 days.
Same.
I mean, I just had like fever and chills. And I just slept pretty much for 3 days straight. Isn't that crazy though? How everyone who hadn't got it within in June and July.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
everyone I know.
At least you can say that you genuinely don't know where it came from. We went on a trip.
This was last episode.
Well, you could just delete this.
Oh God.
like our
to
neighbors literally showed up with symptoms, and they're like completely our neighbors, and they're anti-vaccine. So like they don't believe in testing. They think the tests probably put fucking chips in your brain. Like, so yeah.
And we went out, for context, we went on a trip with them, with our neighbors, because the kids are really good with, like, we have a couple
the kids are close.
families that are really close. So we went on a little Coachella thing where we just rented an Airbnb. So we were like sucking in each other's air the whole time. Like,
well, no, I know how I got mine.
They legit showed up like sick and like never apologized. They're like, oh, it couldn't have been from our cold. We tested negative. Well, yeah, because it was 5 days. We all tested positive when we first had symptoms. They had symptoms 5 days prior to all of this. We didn't show symptoms till the fifth day. So yeah, of course you're going to be negative by the time you tested, because you didn't think of other humans before coming on this trip. So of course you wouldn't test if you had symptoms. It was so bad. It just like pisses me off all over again.
It was frustrating. But you know what the good news is?
Scientists, we're okay.
We're okay, and scientists believe that this is, and I'm going to use a key word. Scientists believe that the Loch Ness Monster is now plausible.
Oh my God.
Plausible. They use the big plausible word. You know why? Did you read? I sent you that article.
Yeah,
did you read
they found the fucking vertebrae, right?
Well, they found fossils of the same type of creature that the Loch Ness Monster is like theorized to be in that we're living in freshwater. And one of the biggest like scientific doubts with the Loch Ness Monster is the fact that it, the lake or whatever that purportedly they were in, it's freshwater, and they thought those type of species could not live in freshwater. They had to live in seawater. But now they found fossils. So there's hope for Nessie.
Saying that this creature existed, or are they saying that it still can exist? Because that's where all the skeptics really come in. They don't believe that it still exists. There are so many people that have come through and said that they've seen it. There's a picture.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's tough about it for me. Is like, that looks like a hand, the picture we're looking at. But
no, it doesn't.
It does. It looks like someone's playing a hand puppet. That picture. I don't know about the others, but that one does. Someone's fucking playing hand puppets by the lake. That's one of the things that's hard for me to fucking grapple with is why doesn't the Discovery Channel fucking bullshits and the Travel Channel and Nat Geos like that go like in search of Bigfoot or whatever? Why don't they just take a boat or a submarine? Can't they just wheel it in and just go all over the lake? The lake can't be that big,
remember,
right?
Like the fake mermaid ones, they did that.
Yeah, the lake can't be that big. We could find Nessie if she's there.
Nessie.
I think that, I don't know.
The scariest part about that article is said that they were carnivores. So I was like, oh, I was when she was friendly and let me pet her.
You think it's gonna be
sweet little
kumbaya and it just bites your fucking head off?
No, because from what people have said when they've been like at, what do they call it, like a river?
It's a lake. Yeah.
They've said that like it just like will like randomly pop its head up and then like go back down. Like, and it's scary. Like I definitely would be like, get me the fuck out of this water if I saw some shit pop its head up. But at the same time, it didn't seem aggressive.
No, I don't think it's aggressive. I think it's gigantic, and I think if anything, it might be territorial. Like it's like a hippo thing where they look cute and they don't look aggressive. But if you get in their hood, like they're gonna like fucking. Hey, what do you think, Perry? What's your feelings on? I can guess, but what's your feelings on Loch's Monster? Think she was a thing? He or she was a thing? Is not a thing? Never was a thing? What's your stance on it?
Why you gotta be like that? Why can't you be non-binary?
I don't know. I think Loch Ness Monster seems pretty possible because I mean, it's not one of those like super mythical looking creatures. It looks like something that could have actually existed.
Well, yeah. I guess it depends on who you talk to, though, because there are mythical, like, pictures that they've drawn of it where it looks like a giant snake in the water. But the actual, like, Loch Ness Monster.
Even dragons, like.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe dragons. I think dragons were real.
At one time. Mm-hmm. Oh. What's, like, What's the theory on how that thing fucking feeds itself if Loch Ness Monster is real?
Fish.
That's a lot of fucking
fish. It even
fish.
said that in the article.
It's a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Well, the thing they found was a smaller version of it, right?
It's a baby.
Okay. Speaking of creatures, I have another question for you. I'm full of questions tonight.
You always are.
Would you, if your roommate or someone you knew was about to summon a Sasquatch, would you murder them?
No.
No.
But how would you summon a Sasquatch?
Well, Larry Sanders, 53, was afraid that his acquaintance, and I could read it more into this article, but he was afraid that his acquaintance was going to summon a Sasquatch, so he murdered that person.
Fucking liar! You just wanted to kill somebody. Let's be real.
It was a fishing
acquaintance.
Partner. It was for self-defense. They were probably out fishing.
What was he gonna do? Oh, like,
aren't you supposed?
What was he gonna do?
We missed the moment of a lifetime, Perry. There used to be an alien, like, what's that one that in OC and all over the states that like they report, like they take in reportings of UFO sightings and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, we contacted them.
They're whatever, they're fucking council
Group.
Council of UFO sighters. They had like monthly like sessions of like people would go, like speakers would come up and talk. And one of the sessions right before COVID, I don't know if you remember this, but was how to catch a Bigfoot, like how to lure them in, like what you need to do, like what they like. If you're gonna bring some food, make sure you bring this. And I'm like, we missed the opportunity of a lifetime. We could have caught a Sasquatch.
So that's what this guy did.
So they were apparently they had been noodling a way of catching catfish via hand, which is disgusting. With his friend Jimmy Knighton, who's also 53. So a bunch of
they said acquaintance. Acquaintance more than a friend. I mean, a friend is more than an acquaintance.
Are we gonna quibble over word? He murdered a dude. They're not friends anymore or acquaintances. That's over. So Larry claimed while at the river, he discovered Jimmy intending to feed him to Sasquatch Bigfoot. Larry indicated Jimmy attempted to get away from him so that Sasquatch could eat Larry.
Did Sasquatch come?
Like, don't eat me. I'm guessing no. I'm guessing the mushrooms definitely came along. The psychedelics came along for sure, but not Sasquatch. That is insane. Do you think, I gotta ask you, do you think he made that up, or do you think he truly believed that he was
made it up?
You think he made it up? You think it's just a flimsy defense? What about you, Perry?
Because I feel like if you're scared, you just you say,
you're gonna run. You're not gonna be like, I'm gonna murder my friend.
Like, man, like,
no, it sounds like he was on some drugs or something.
Yeah. Do you think he thought? I wonder if he thought like it's kind of a half. It's like a half truth in that he was on some good shit, and then he thought his friend Larry was Bigfoot. Like, he all of a sudden, you know, like when you see the cartoons and someone's really hungry on a boat and they turn into like a turkey leg. Do you think his friend Larry turned into a fucking Bigfoot?
No.
Oh, come on. What's your sense of wonder? What's your fucking sense of wonder? Hey, we're gonna start a new segment. Oh god, she's gonna ask. Hey, we're gonna start a new segment. This is gonna be the cue music. Ready?
No.
Ready?
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunt.
That's it. I'm gonna cut that into that section, but we're gonna start talking about some funky ways that people might have kicked the bucket. And I was combing through this and I was having a good time. The one that stuck out to me that was fairly recently on February 20th of this year, so 4 days before your birthday. So happy belated birthday to you, babes. A 28-year-old man in Rancho.
Say happy birthday to me. My birthday was yesterday.
Your birthday was yesterday?
Oh my God,
no!
What kind of a friend are you?
Clearly a bad one.
Fucking Chris.
Well, this is a birthday podcast.
Sorry, Perry. Wait, Perry, you're Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I didn't listen.
Oh, he's a Leo too. How could you forget a Leo's birthday?
I'm tempted to take.
He's a little lion.
to play the craps table and ask him if Perry knows when my birthday is.
I bet you he does.
But I bet you he does.
I'll
feel like
put
that's
money
a bad
on it.
bet.
I bet you Perry knows.
January 15th.
Wait, did you fuck that? Hey, he was close though.
He was closer than
January 17th.
There you go. You got it. You probably looked.
It's the same as Jim Carrey and Andy Kaufman. That was
That's
like Chris's.
Yeah.
No, Jim Carrey has the same birthday too.
Jim Carrey, Andy Kaufman have the same birthday.
That's so wild.
And Jim Carrey played Andy Kaufman.
I know that's my like.
And I'm gonna be a 40-year-old man who's never acted before playing Jim
had
Carrey.
The same birthday.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna get into acting. My first job is gonna be playing Jim Carrey in a biopic. It's gonna be my first.
You're gonna be Jim Carrey portraying Andy Kaufman.
Jim Carrey. I'm gonna be. No, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be Chris Brooks playing Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey as Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman.
Yes.
Playing Elvis. And playing. It's gonna be a whole Russian nesting doll thing. But anyways, happy birthday, Perry. I'm so sorry. I don't remember anybody's birthday except for my wife and my kids. And that's the kind of magic you get here. But a 28-year-old guy was just driving down the road. He had a mixed protein powder drink that he was mixing with water. And I guess he was probably running out of the house, and he decided to he was kind of out of time, so he grabbed a knife.
To feed Bigfoot?
To not feed Bigfoot. No, he didn't see Bigfoot. Larry wasn't in the car. But he decided he needed something to stir his protein drink with, and he started using a knife to stir his drink. Homeboy was focusing a little too much on his protein drink, and he hit a parked car. And when he hit the parked car, the airbag went off, and the airbag basically made his knife a projectile weapon that flew into his neck, and he died. Obviously on the scene.
Okay, you know what's really sad? I could see myself dying like that. Because I would be that person.
We have
I'm like, fuck, I'm running late to work with my fucking spoon. I fucking fell between the seat. What do I have? Oh, I have a fucking knife. I'm going to stir. I get told that's something I would do.
Yeah.
I feel like as much as that's like unheard of, like I feel like it's kind of common.
It's and the fucked up thing is probably.
Or a pencil. I could see myself stabbing myself in the same situation.
The fucked up thing probably is that he probably was like, he was really good about having spoons and stuff like that, and it was the one time where he didn't have a fucking.
Oh, that's.
I'm guessing that was it. I don't know for sure, but I don't know. Let's take predictions before we kick off this on a weekly basis. Thank you for changing the background. That looks fun. Hippy dippies. Let's take predictions. How do you think your demise is going to be, babes? What on your death pool? How do you think you're going to die?
Oh, this just got dark.
You got real morbid real quick.
Oh, it's a scary thing.
It is scary.
I'll think about it. Pass. You go.
I think I'm going to die of a heart attack.
Like when?
Hopefully not soon. Depending on my mood. No, I think it's probably going to be some ticker issue, which is like common. That's not that bad as long as it's at an escalated edge, like your ticker. They call it the ticker, the part, your beatbox of the soul. Okay. Perry, do you want to answer this question, or is this going to freak you out too much?
I feel like I would. I don't know. I feel like I would die of old age, but also I do feel like I would die of some stupid, like the most stupidest way, like I tripped and fell like in front of a car or some stupid shit like that. Or...
Is that the better way to go? Because at least you're immortalized in a Wikipedia page.
Like all I care about,
you get a good story out of it.
I just want to go fast. If I have to go like early in life, I want to go fast.
Yeah.
I don't.
Nobody wants to go early, and that's obviously like.
But if I did, I would say I would just fucking get it over with. You know.
I probably would accidentally like eat like something stupid or something. It's like extremely poisonous.
In 8th grade, my friend dared me to snort that. What is that? Was it lemon heads?
Wait, yeah. Snort lemon, like crushed up lemon heads?
Yeah, the crushed up like lemon heads.
Why?
And I did it.
You did it?
I did it. I didn't.
Did you feel like you're gonna die?
I didn't die.
But did you feel like you were?
It was like all the way to my brain.
Oh.
I feel it. Yeah, it was not fun, but I did it.
That's why you're so sour all the time.
Only to you.
Don't use it. Please don't use the video board.
How do you? Oh, you said that.
How do I what?
If you were to die like young,
how would I want to go?
No, like random.
Fucking blaze
like
of glory,
a random
baby.
thing. Like you think like.
How do I think I'm gonna like have a short,
like a stupid way,
leash
like
death?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be something
tripping.
completely
It would be
stupid.
You tripping over your.
Harry, what are you doing?
Fucking like.
Are you beating off in space right now? What's happening?
I'm killing a pig.
Stop clicking or put yourself on mute. God damn it, Perry.
Are you playing Roblox?
No.
Like no.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I feel like it's gonna like if I die young, it's gonna be something fucking stupid, like Perry said. Like it's karma. Like there's no way it's not gonna be dumb. When do you think you could? Do you think you could ever get to the point if I died in some tragic but comedic way? Do you think you could ever get to the point of laughing about it? Because I want you to giggle.
No, I always think about like you telling me how you and Tanner would plan your funeral. So I definitely would want to plan something kind of comical, but still have like a serious and sweet touch to it. So it's gonna be challenging.
Would you ever be the type? And this is a very morbid episode, but would you ever be the type? There's certain people who plan their funeral, and some people even have their funeral before they pass if they know if they're terminally ill. Could you ever get to that point, or would you not want to deal with it?
Oh yeah.
So
and I feel like everybody that knows me would be like, "Oh, it's so Brianna," because I love planning parties. So it's like, yeah, I don't think there's anything back. I want people to walk in and be like, Brianna was just like, she did this, like, and so it's like I'm still there, like my spirit's still there.
Would you want to like? There was an episode of Larry David where they had. Where the actor was not, I think it's a famous actor of some sort, but where he was not terminally ill, but he wanted to hear people say nice things about him and he wanted to have a party. Could you get to that point where you're not gonna, like, you're not terminally ill, but would you want to have a party where like people talk nice about you and how important you were in life? No? You wouldn't have
if I was still alive? No.
Okay. All right. What about you, Perry?
I couldn't live with myself because I just think that's so
it's pretty self-aggrandizing.
So vain.
Harry, could you have your own funeral? Could you while you're still kicking?
I wouldn't care. I would just be like, just throw me in the ditch.
Fuck the party. You wouldn't want like at least your ashes flown in the fucking.
Nah, I don't care about that.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Feed me to the sharks.
Yeah, at least you'd go to a good cause.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Feed a hungry animal.
Not really. Sharks don't even eat. They don't like the way we taste.
Okay, then
at least go to like a
pigs do.
Oh my god!
I hate pigs. We're
gonna throw Perry to the pigs, and then then we're gonna eat him afterwards.
Yeah, bacon. Guess you shouldn't do that.
That's
so, oh my god! Did we ever tell Perry we went to the Bahamas?
Perry flavored bacon.
It tastes delicious. We went to the Bahamas one time and you didn't. I felt so horrible because there was a bunch of like random stray pigs on this like little tiny island that we like took the boat to, and we're like, oh, we gotta feed them something. Like they're really hungry. They look like they're starving. So all we had was hot dogs.
They don't give a shit.
We fed the pigs hot dogs. Yeah, they were totally chowing down.
You know, that's how they used to do that a lot. Like whenever you wanted to fucking hide a body, you fed it to a fucking pig. Ooh. So like early like fucking days of like
or
hiding
you put
bodies.
them in a wine jug.
But you what?
Beer jug. Wine jug.
But then what would you do with the wine jug?
It just was like you store it with all the other wine jugs that you had.
So there's just like a decaying body.
Like in the 1920s, like mobster shit. Like they would do that.
You throw them in the river. Cement
or you fucking put that wine. You know, like how the wine has to like, it has to be in the jug for like years and years.
Yeah,
so it's just getting better with fermenting with time.
Aged wine.
Aged body.
Ugh.
Decaying body wine.
Disgusting. So disgusting. Yeah, I don't know. Totally. Did I also sent you that article about
this one I was so confused.
why were you confused? I sent Brianna an article about fucking the Twilight. Apparently Twilight, that fucked up movie series. Series. I got a boil on my ass in the movie series. I sound like such an old man. But that franchise or whatever in Twilight, like they had a kid, right? Like the vampire and the moody girl.
It's like a hybrid,
right? But they had a kid, right?
Yeah.
And for instead of like, because the kid was supposed to be like a vampire, half vampire.
Yeah. So she almost killed her mom because when she was in the womb, because she was like sucking the blood.
I don't need the plot.
From her.
I hate that fucking movie. I hate every one of those movies.
The books were pretty good.
But it's so there was supposed to be like a half baby, half vampire baby on the like one of the movies, like towards the later, because they had a baby. They decided to use an animatronic doll on set first, and the whole cast was convinced that doll was possessed. The doll would like
the cast was. Oh, I thought it was after.
It's that and after. I don't know where it's at right now, but apparently the director said cut, and the doll like turned its head towards the director, and all that kinds of stuff. So they had to replace it because the cast was like, "We're not doing this. Like, this is fucking freaking us out."
Yeah, like holding it and stuff.
Ugh. Cause you have like a life, like a realistic doll, right? Some floating somewhere around. Keeps the shit out of me.
Oh yeah,
you had one
really old one. Well, when I even growing up, I had one that was called Cricket in the 80s. You remember Cricket?
I don't remember Cricket.
You remember Teddy Ruxpin? Right?
I remember that. Yeah.
So the big girl, the girl one was an actual doll. Like she had like plastic skin and she'd make face expressions, and you'd put a tape deck in her back, and she would play songs, sing songs, and I would like prop her up like she was a real girl, and from far away she looked like a real girl.
No.
And even like when she would talk, I was obsessed with her. Like I loved that doll. But like, you know me, like I don't like, even when I've had clients come in my salon for the first time, like, wow, you got a lot of dolls in here. Like I love dolls, so it doesn't bother me.
You love dolls.
I do.
I don't think dolls unsettle me as much as other people. Like people get really fucking creeped out by dolls. Yeah. Are you okay with dolls?
Yeah, I'm okay with dolls. But I think Tanner's grandma used to have dolls in her room, and she'd have to cover all of them whenever you would spend the night.
Oh, because he was freaked?
Yeah, he would get scared, I think.
I vaguely remember that.
How is he doing, by the way?
Well,
uh-oh.
Did he wish you happy birthday?
I mean,
He did it. What an asshole.
I talked to Tanner about as much as, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Do you know his whereabouts? Is he still in Oregon?
Yeah, because I'll see Suzanne once in a while if she comes to the Petco that I work at. And she'll give me updates.
Okay, so you get all the news updates. Which Petco do you work at so I can shit on the floor?
Like the dogs.
Like the dogs. I'll be like, I'm an animal too, motherfuckers.
We were just talking about how, because we were passing by my mom's house, and Suzanne and Madalise brought up, didn't Chris poop?
No, I didn't. No.
That was Ryan. That was Ryan.
No, Ryan shit in the back of my truck.
You pissed on his car.
Because I pissed on his hood. But he like, we had steel dwells. Don't ask. I think it was like we were just banging.
We stole signs. Yeah, we were stealing signs.
Yeah, it was either the lid of a steel dwell or something like that Ryan ended up shitting a little bit on, and I somehow stepped on it. And so, and your parents had white carpet, and so I just like, I was like do, and I walked just to like say bye or whatever, and I tracked human shit all over.
You didn't realize it, or you just really?
I didn't realize it. Tanner told me.
How do you?
And I was like, oh, that's
Ryan shit somehow. Like,
I was like, oh, that's.
I'm very mad about it because.
So sorry.
No one was gonna clean it up, and I was like,
wait,
well,
who ended up cleaning up? Was it you?
It was me.
Oh, Perry. You should have fucking told Chris to turn his
But
ass.
that's just how I was. Like I was like, I did not want to get in trouble. I did not want to.
That's how I was too. I was like, well,
Yeah, right.
like no, I'm saying in terms of
No,
like me being like,
Chris-
oh, well, whoops, I got shit on the floor, and then just be like, oh well, that's how I was.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That sucks.
He's still like that, Perry.
I'm sorry. I'm so.
Tanner doesn't care because he does all kinds of stupid shit and then tries to get away with it.
Is he still fucking crazy? Like as
Is he
like
still-
as
is he still
Kubrick as the
married?
rest of us?
Is he still married?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
There you go.
Wow.
I see him on Xbox all the time.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah?
believe I can't believe they don't have kids yet.
I know. Well, Austin's about to have a kid.
Aw.
Oh yeah.
Austin and
This
his
is
wife
married?
real. This
are
is
having a
real
baby.
fucking inside baseball. This is
Sorry.
real inside baseball.
I miss Tanner. I miss the old
Oh
Tanner.
my god, she's still going for it.
Sorry. I miss the old Tanner. Before a couple girlfriends ago. Before the marriage and
all
before,
life.
oh, you already know how I feel about that girl. So
I ain't got no
I
filter.
don't care. I do miss him. He was a good guy.
Yeah, but saying I miss the old person indicates that you're like, I don't like you fucking now.
No, I
don't
like
you
him now.
anymore.
I just feel like people unfortunately manipulate people. So.
Oh. How much do you think we've changed realistically? Have we changed
I've
like by
I was
miles?
thinking about that today. I was like thinking like back in my 20s, like someone was like, let's do this. I'll be like, fuck yeah. And now it's like every thought is always thought twice because I am a mother.
Oh, I'm a mother. I don't fucking like.
If I wasn't a mother, I would probably be still pretty reckless.
I think, well, yeah, I think I still would like be able to burn the midnight oil, but I think like being an introvert, like getting older, has really like accentuated my introvertedness, and that like I could stay up till like 3 a.m, but I don't want to go out and stay up.
You don't want to be with other
I
people.
don't want to deal with other people.
Yeah.
Except for Perry on his birthday next
Aw.
year. In 364 days, we're gonna really fucking light it up.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put it on my calendar right now. I feel terrible. It's like when I shit on your floor.
I was told at work because I went to work on my birthday.
Oh, look.
I was like, whatever. Well, I didn't really care. I mean, I probably should have taken off, but whatever. But one of my one of my coworkers was like, because I said something and they were like, "You're so weird. Like, are you getting crazier with your age?" I was like, "Oh, you just don't know."
If they only knew.
Yeah.
If they only knew the real Perry, you've toned it down a lot.
Because you know how in stores they like move stuff around, they'll like. And
I know in
somebody
stores
came up and was like,
move stuff around. Yeah.
Yeah, and someone came up and was like, "I can't find the dog food that I have or that I always get." And I go, "Oh, we changed it around. You gotta find it. It's like a scavenger hunt. Go find it." Like,
Did you
it's
really?
just a random custom. Yeah. And then my coworker was like, "Oh my god, you're so weird." Crazy with your old age, basically, or as you get
You should
older.
dress like a little elf for work. Can you dress like a little elf?
I don't know. I mean, no, but I don't know if they'd say anything. I honestly don't know.
You should do it for Christmas time.
Do it for Christmas time.
You could be the elf on the shelf.
I'll come in like a homeless Santa. Just have a chair.
I want to find meatloaf, or not meatloaf, pork chop.
Oh, pork chop. We befriended a homeless guy. We took Christmas pictures.
Was that really his name? Or
It's
he
like
went by that?
his legal name was. Do you think his? Okay, I gotta ask you.
No.
Do you think his legal name was Pork Chop?
Of course not. But is that literally what he told? Did you guys make up that nickname for him, or was that
No,
like,
he introduced himself
Pork Chop?
as Pork Chop. That was his preferred name, was fucking Pork Chop.
Wow.
Which I'm assuming why didn't we ask for the fucking backstory on that?
Well, I don't know. We were so excited about taking pictures.
We were so excited.
Why don't
and
you
we
tell
know
the story about how you guys took Christmas pictures with them?
Well, we wanted nice Christmas pictures to send out to everybody, and we wanted something. You have your family fucking Christmas pictures. Who cares, right? Like, you get that every year. Like, oh well. Like, but we wanted to have like a nice friends circle, like to send out to our friends for Christmas pictures. So we decided to take Christmas pictures, and we didn't want we didn't want it just to be us. We wanted a little flair. So we decided to invite someone else in, and we were like, well, if we expand the friendship circle, it'll it'll open up all kinds of worms. Like, why didn't you invite me? We just wanted one more person. We wanted to make it easy. So we just kind of perused around. We happened to find someone who's homeless, who was pandering, and we thought that it would be nice for us to not only give him a gig, but have a welcome, smiling stranger in the photo, so people
did you pay for him to take the pictures?
We paid for him to take the pictures.
Like, did you pay him? Like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you money.
Yeah.
How much money did you give him?
You think Pork Chop would do it for free? Pork Chop doesn't run for free. I don't remember even what we paid. This was years
I
ago.
think I remember.
You guys should post this on social media.
I don't know where the picture is. I think I may be able to scavenge it.
I'm trying to bring it up right now.
You have it?
Perry, how much did you guys charge him or give him?
I don't even remember.
How much well, let me ask you, how much would you pay someone?
How much would you pay?
If it was a homeless person, I would say at least if he didn't seem like he was on drugs, then at least $100.
Can we get?
Damn.
Can we get like a?
Is that a lot? Would you give him like $10? You assholes.
No, we didn't give him $10.
Hey,
$20.
Spender.
$20.
No, more than that.
No, yeah.
Perry, did you get a lottery ticket?
Not much more than that.
I'll get it tomorrow morning.
Everybody's got the fever.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Can we get?
I think we gave him $40.
We gave him about probably 40. But can we get as many? Do you think we get as many transient people together and take a big giant like family style photo?
I wouldn't. It would be chaos. They'd end up fighting. They'd be fucking.
You think they'd fight?
Be trying to steal shit from you. Like,
no, they're
friendly.
Depending.
You're trying to give them money.
Depending.
You get the one guy who's a little too much on the sauce, and he just cause trouble.
I don't know, especially I feel like the ones in Buena Park going down Beach Boulevard, they seem like they're all on meth. They all seem like they're on fucking meth.
Well, that's
the thing is, there's a difference of homeless people now. It's not like the classic hobo. It's like
a classic. It's not like Pork Chop.
No, there's no.
Now it's like Pork Chop was probably not a classic hobo either. To be honest,
no, he wasn't. He was pretty stylish for a homeless man. He was pretty stylish. He had a cell phone.
Well, they have cell phones now too for free.
I mean, now it's just mostly crackheads. Just
it's sad. Or like people you could tell they're definitely
living in
mental issues because it's like every time I try, like especially in front of Clementine, I always like try to drop off food and stuff like that when I see them, especially like around the holidays.
You throw it at them, right? Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's what. Of course, that's what I'm showing my daughter.
You slow down though. You slow down a little bit, right?
I keep her in the car and roll down the window, and then I go. But they like 9 out of 10 times they always seem like kind of aggressive. They don't want it, and they're like on drugs. They're completely on drugs. They rather have money, and it's like
I drive by the same guy like every morning at work, and he sits on one side of the freeway, but if you look at the other side of the freeway, there's like you can see all the water bottles he's just throwing on the other side that that are still full, or stuff that people probably handed him.
It's so horrible.
What, the homelessness or the littering?
No, but he's littering. It's stuff that genuine people are like, oh my God, this guy must be thirsty out here. And they're giving him water bottles and he just chucks it over to the other side because he just wants the money.
Well, if he takes all those water bottles and recycles it, he can get at least like $5. He can get a box at Taco Bell.
He wants that crack money.
That's the hard part, deciphering. It's like when you're trying not to feed a habit, like when you're and that's why it's good to give services sometimes, because you're not sure if you're just feeding into a habit. Like that money's going to go straight towards something that's nefarious. How did we get into this? Oh, the Christmas card.
Pork chop.
What if I told you, babe, that we want it? Like, I want our traditional family pictures, but I want to invite a transient.
I'd say no.
You'd say no? It's fun. You like doing exciting, fun.
If it was like a cute old lady, maybe.
What? You pawn her off as your grandma?
Maybe.
I kind of want that life where there's
I kind of
hire a grandma.
Let's hire a grandma.
Because both my grandmas have passed, and not to be insensitive, I would like a grandma back in my life. Can you hire like a granny who will like show up to like your birthday
No,
party?
but there's plenty of old people that'll like take you in as their grandson. I used
But
to
I
have a
want
white
her-
and a brown grandma,
That's
and they
true.
were my real grandmas.
That's true. But she has to refer to me as like some granny pet name, and I have to call her like Nana. Like it has to like it had that.
You didn't even call your grandma that.
I'm going to because I miss my granny. It has to like
Wait,
play the
which
fucking
granny
part.
do you miss more?
I miss the image in my head of a grandma.
What an asshole.
They're both fine.
You know it's adorable? Perry Chris always tells me, he's like, I don't ever get like plastic surgery and all that. He's like, I want you to be like a little cute grandma someday.
Because my ass is gonna be falling apart. And so if I'm like drooping from my fucking face and balls,
so
like I don't need
that's
you
the
be
only
like
reason.
all tucked up. Like
That's
I
the
don't.
only reason.
Well, also too, like it's like you're growing old together. Like
It's like up.
and
but
also it's
then-
part
but
of
then she
fucking
dies.
nature. Like it's and it's hard. It's like a very fucking thin line to get plastic surgery that doesn't end up looking fucking terrible. It's a super
True.
thin line.
That's true.
Are you gonna get plastic surgery as you get older? Are you gonna get your crow's feet redone?
Well, the question.
Your balls heightened a little bit. What do you call reverse
Oh
ball
my
dropping?
god, there's vagina like lips, like the inner lips. They have surgeries for that.
Oh sure, yeah.
One of my clients had it done. She's like in her 60s.
Okay. She's still getting after it.
I was like, who's even touching?
People.
Like at the
Old
point,
people
who's even
fuck.
going? Yeah, but who's going down there? He going down there?
Oh yeah, they're going down there.
Is he seeing those flappy?
You know,
lips?
like with like there's like
Saggy lips?
outbreaks of like STDs in senior citizen homes, right?
Oh, you're so
Because they
gross. Yeah, so
they're fucking like it's happening.
Ugh.
They have needs too.
With all this lottery craze, we were talking about all kinds of different stuff, and I brought up the point. I said I'd get a nose job. I don't like my nose.
Really? What's wrong with your nose?
Turn the camera on. Let's see that nose. Turn the camera on.
Perry, you're Asian. Like you have perfect features.
Yeah,
and you probably don't age either.
My dad's girlfriend said she liked my nose.
Oh, okay.
Perry, watch out.
Remember, we said old people fuck, so be careful.
Oh no.
Be careful. I think the only thing I would get done is my teeth, because I don't like them. But
I would like a nose job too.
Let's all get nose jobs. Can we get like?
But I have more reasons to get a nose job than all y'all. I have a deviated septum.
Can we get matching nose jobs? Can you like make your noses look the same?
Twinsies.
Couples noses.
Do it at the same time.
Couple schnozzes.
Can we hold hands while we?
Sure. I like that.
I wish for like a car accident, not like a bad one, but like
oh my god,
I would break my nose and then I just get a free nose job.
Well, I'm wondering because of my deviated septum, if somehow I could score a nose job on top of it. Be like, well, while you're there fixing that, just
while you're
crack
under the
the
hood,
nose a little bit, shave it down, just a quick fix.
Oh, good times. Good times. I'm very like adverse for myself to like those like cosmetic surgeries. I mean, maybe.
What would you do?
Maybe.
Would you get Botox?
No.
No.
I like kind of looking like I'm falling apart. I like looking weathered.
Like
and boy,
the lines,
like you're
like the strong lines that you have on your forehead. You wouldn't want to go if you got injections right now because they're not that severe. They would be completely gone.
Okay, cool, good to know. That's great to know. I could look like George Clooney.
I heard Botox helps with.
That's what we're talking about.
Botox. How much work do you think George Clooney's had, and how far away from George Clooney looks wise do you think I am? Do you think I'm like a Grand Canyon's worth of like looks, like separation from looks?
You look good. You're like, I was telling one of my clients because she was like, Chris is gray, and I was like, yeah, he's a lot of gray.
You're supposed to say I look better than George Clooney.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying you look so good with gray hair.
Fucking lie to me.
I don't know, like George Clooney. I've never been.
You've never been attracted to George Clooney.
George Clooney.
He's a handsome fella.
He is. He's not really my type. I mean, I like that he's Italian, but he's not like my type.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm not Italian.
I'm talking about George Clooney.
Got it.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Anyways, but yeah, I was telling her, I was like, yeah, it works. It works for him. Fucking guys look good when they go gray.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
More salt than pepper these days.
It was
But
Perry sending.
as long as I don't fucking lose my hair, that's the thing. Perry, you've lost your hair, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I've got like a what do you call him from The Simpsons? Mr. Burns hair almost.
You do?
At this point. Yeah.
Grow it
if
out.
I were to let it grow, Ash.
Grow it out. Show that.
Oh, he found it.
Oh, we found the picture.
There's a bunch of
We
them.
could post it.
Oh my god, he looks.
Look at that smile. Look at that.
He looks like there's something wrong with him.
There's nothing wrong with Pork Chop, except for the fact I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I know. I every time I pass that corner, my eyes are like searching.
Oh, Pork
What were
Chop.
you guys doing in this picture?
It was like there was the one like where it's the Perry. It's the one
silly picture.
Yeah, they're like be silly. So we're like, ah, that was our silly face.
Aww.
I used to be young. Shit.
Oh my god, is that your why not sweater?
That is my why not.
Oh my god, Perry.
No, that's my Ram sweater. It's not
Perry,
my why not.
That's his Rams one, yeah.
His why not sweater. I don't know if you remember it, but it goes up to his like past his belly button.
It started tearing.
You still have it?
Yeah, it started tearing when I put it on too.
I finally threw it away.
No, you didn't. I put it in the garage.
Oh.
It's never gonna fit again, but I got hope. It's started literally ripping at the seams.
I remember when we went to Kmart when they were closing.
No.
What
and
happened?
we went to Kmart and we bought all these like fucking cute girl shirts and we just wore them for like.
Oh yeah, I would wear it all the time. I would still wear them if I fit in them, but I don't. We went to
the girls section and we bought like these stupid like fucking girly kid shirts.
I should wear a few. I should try to grab some of those and wear those to Midsummer Night's Scream.
Like the what was a Perfect in Vegas?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that shirt?
Perfect in Vegas.
Did you ever see that shirt, Perry?
Which one?
We went to Vegas, probably like we're like freshly dating, and
freshly dating. It's a weird way to put it.
And he like. We were in Vegas and there's like those little stands or whatever back then. And he just was like, oh my God. And it was like this yellow, like girl's shirt. And it said perfect in Vegas. Yeah. And it had a cat on it. It had like a kitty cat. And he's like,
that's the kind of shirts we got at Kmart.
I love it. Perry, we're going to a convention this weekend called Midsummer Night's Scream.
Oh, okay.
Which is like a Halloween in summer kind of thing where they have like horror movies and like they have the grandkid of like Bela Lugosi who played Dracula and that kind of bullshit. But I think I should dress all cutesy for that thing.
You should.
I should.
Oh no!
Oh no, Perry!
He heard us say perfect.
Old people and cats want to fuck.
I like how Chris refers to my cat as the horny cat.
He's a horny cat. A cat wants to fuck. All right, this is gonna be a shorter episode. I'm done. We're gonna have.
Is your butt throbbing? Is that
my ass is throbbing right now?
Like just get a worn compress and then cover it with a Band-Aid.
Oh God.
Put some ointment on it.
So embarrassing.
Ointment.
But we're gonna be doing some stuff on social medias. At the Midsummer Night's Scream, we're gonna be posting videos. I'm gonna try to interview people. I don't know if I randoms. I'm not going to interview like the makeup artist for Walking Dead or whatever because that seems.
Are you going to bring one of your mics?
It seems too high profile. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out, but we'll be there. We'll see. So follow us on the social medias if you want to see some scoops. If you're not in the area or you're not able to attend to see all the spooky stuff. If you want to see another pumpkin in your life, check it out. But you can follow us on those social medias. Extra Normal Podcast on TikTok. Extra Normal Podcast on Instagram. Extra Normal. People don't like Instagram anymore, right? Aren't people upset about the algorithms? Anyways, Extra Normal P on
the same. You just got to be creative.
There you go. Extra Normal P on Twitter. You can email us at extranormalpodcast@gmail.com and find us there and let us know about your Christmas cards. But this has been an episode. Thanks for listening. You want to push the button? You can push the button. Congratulations. Shut up. You shut the fuck up.